The story of the golden fish. Once upon a time, there was a king who was seeking true happiness. He had everything he could possibly want: wealth, power, and luxury, but he still felt a sense of emptiness inside. He went to see the Buddha and asked him how he could find true happiness. The Buddha replied by telling him to imagine a pond full of golden fish. The king imagined the pond full of golden fish and asked what he should do next. The Buddha then told the king that if he were to catch all the fish, he would no longer be happy because he would have nothing left to catch. The king was confused by this response and asked the Buddha to explain further. The Buddha then explained to the king that true happiness comes from the cessation of desire. He explained that desire and attachment are the root causes of suffering, and that only by letting go of them can we achieve true happiness and peace of mind. The king was still skeptical and asked the Buddha to prove his point. So the Buddha asked the king to imagine a man who had lost everything: his wealth, his family, and his health. The man was so desperate that he decided to end his life by jumping off a high cliff. The Buddha then asked the king what would happen if the man suddenly realized that he didn't really want to die, that he still had the desire to live. The king replied that the man would probably not jump off the cliff. The Buddha then explained that desire is what gives us the strength to keep going, but it is also what causes us to suffer. The goal is not to eliminate desire altogether, but to understand it and use it in a skillful way. The story of the golden fish teaches us an important lesson about the nature of desire and attachment. It reminds us that we should not cling to material possessions or external achievements, as they are ultimately impermanent and cannot bring lasting happiness. Instead, we should cultivate inner peace and contentment through practices like meditation and mindfulness, and focus on developing qualities like compassion and wisdom that lead to lasting happiness and fulfillment. That's all for today's video. We hope you found it informative and useful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching.